Hello, my absolutely beautiful astrology soulmates. It's me, Stormie Grace, here with your horoscope for the week of February 7th, which, first of all, it is just crazy, but this week ends year one of the YouTube Astrology Academy that we crowdfunded last year together. We ended up doing 46 classes, I believe, so 46 different opportunities to learn. If you haven't checked out that playlist and those classes, make sure you go and check it out. Year one was absolutely phenomenally delicious. This week we will also wrap up the Kickstarter for the retrograde version of year two crowdfunding. However, my friends, let me tell you what, the retrograde period was really informative for us here around the YouTube Academy. So we are actually going to be relaunching the Kickstarter to raise our funds for year two of the YouTube Academy because it's just not done yet, but we found a much better way to do it, brought in a couple outside eyes as well, and we stripped this thing down to all the good stuff that we need. So watch for the relaunching of the campaign. You're not going to be able to miss it. You're not going to be able to miss it at all, but I look forward to bringing you year two of the Academy, continued learning, live Q&A in year one and two as well. So more details coming on that, but I am very excited and really very grateful for the retrograde season and that we did launch our campaign during the retrograde so we could see some things we might not have been able to see before. So lots of good stuff coming, okay? All right, now let's talk about what's going on in the cosmic sky this week so you can see how to navigate. I really like the vibration of this week. There's this energy of, yes, we have a little bit of forward motion. We can make some different decisions on situations that have already been present in our life. By the time we're getting to the end of the week, I think that we're really seeing this energy, you guys, where it's like, yeah, maybe even you and your partner or whoever you are partnering with, even if that's a company, you're moving in a little bit of different way. And because you're moving different, you are trying things different this week. You're uncovering information that you couldn't if you hadn't tried doing something a little bit different. So it's a week that I don't think is going to feel like it's the most perfect thing ever for everybody, but I do think it's a useful week if you can kind of jump into the vibe, okay? All right, so right as we're coming into this week on February 7th, we're actually coming into this week with the moon in the energy of Taurus. And obviously as a Taurus, I love that. But I do love that the start to this week is more, it's grounded. You know, and I think of very Taurus-y things this week, like give yourself at least this first couple days this week the chance to have a nice meal, you know, eat something nice, massage your own body, you know, nice and low and slow, work on something, build something that you like, you know. I would really say too, if you can this week, especially coming into the week, remember your value. Videos, content, people that are talking about how you remember your value, your self-worth, things that you need to be doing to have self-esteem, right? When we do esteemable things, we can build some self-esteem. These issues of worth that really come along with the Taurus energy are pretty serious. So whatever that looks like, start your week this week really looking at where you can build yourself up. And sometimes one of the best ways you can build yourself up is by building somebody else up as well. Now that energy is going to carry us really well all the way until we get to Wednesday, and then we're going to see the energies of the moon move into the energy of Gemini, okay? But before then, on Tuesday, we've got Mars in a lovely trine to Uranus. And I like this energy because, first of all, Mars and Uranus want to do stuff, right? They're like, listen, I'm here to do things, okay? But as they trine each other, instead of coming together as this like clash of the titans, willing to go to war, which they both are, this trine opens a pocket of opportunity where it's like, I have the opportunity to Mars, do things that help me achieve, are effective, are practical, are productive. I have a chance to do things, Uranus and a Taurus, in a different way than maybe I have ever done them. I can branch out, step out, try something a little bit different. Maybe even, both Mars And Taurus energy in general do a lot with the body, a lot with desire, pleasure. Maybe you and your partner are going to get into something a little bit different, whatever that means for you. But it's stepping out of the comfort zone that has been available for a while. And as I'm doing that, I'm getting out of this box. I'm getting out of this place. I'm getting out of this energy that's been here for a while because I realize I need to progress towards my ambition and what I would like to achieve. It might feel exciting, like I am excited to get out of my box and see what I can do next. It can feel a little bit of anxiety ridden as well. I will tell you, I think if you have nervous system issues or you have things with your nervous system, you could find that they're a little bit more stimulated under this trine. And a really good practice is to continue to move low and slow. Beautiful self-talk works under this particular transit as well. And on this day, if you need to work in fits and starts, if you need to do something, build it, work on it, achieve a little bit, put it down, and then go do something else, this is a wonderful energy to use it in that way. Now remember, Mars is Mars. So if there is an opportunity that presents itself where you've got to have the hard conversation, you've got to say the thing. Somebody has to say something to you, but it breaks the situation open. It helps some decisions get made. I think you can absolutely have that experience, but it's the opportunity to move something forward that I want you to keep in mind. And really, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't start to feel the impact of this energy probably sometime even around Monday. You could feel that starting to come in even at that time, okay? All right, then we're going to jump all the way to the end of the week where we have our next big active transit. And what we've got on Friday is Mercury coming into a conjunction with Pluto. Now, this energy I think is phenomenal, first of all, because like I said, if you've gotten out of your box, you're doing something different, you might be able to see or uncover or discover or discard information in a way you couldn't have if you were just doing it the same old way. So instead, under this Mercury energy, you can discover all sorts of things. Information can be shared with you. You might be a little bit more serious-minded on this particular day because you're garnering information, you're digging for information. Now, I want you to keep in mind, and I want you to flash back, you guys, we did see this energy January 29th. So what was happening? What was revealed to you rounds about that time? I will tell you, for us here at the YouTube Academy, we started to go, wait a minute. We need to relook at this. What's happening? So what information was revealed to you? The other thing I like about a Mercury-Pluto conjunction, so if you have it in your chart, you maybe have this experience, but even in transit, is that the information that needs to be shared or communicated to people is really well received. It's like the information is there, it's crystal clear how you deliver it, people can understand it, and it really is a very attractive kind of energy. So let me know what happens. What are you communicating? What information comes up at you at this comes up at you? It could come up at you at this time too. So you let me know if that happens. But what comes up for you? I really look forward to seeing how the week travels for you, okay? All right, my absolutely beautiful friends, more information to come. We're also going to have some nodal videos coming up because I saw there was a request to talk about inverse, return squares, nodal returns, all of that good stuff. So I've got it in the works for you. It'll be coming up here just shortly. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.